Alright guys, here we have a battle against PSG Man, formerly known as UA Gangsta, an old rival of mine. Anyway, we both lead with Azelf, and he uses Reflect. I go for the Explosion immediately, hoping to be faster because I knew that he was going to set up the screens, but it turns out he already set up the screen and my Explosion did not kill him. So I go into Mints here, hoping to Flamethrower and kill the Azelf, but he sends out a Toga Kiss instead. And the Flamethrower does not really do much to the Toga Kiss, so I go into Zapdos here, figuring some kind of a status move, but he uses a Nasty Plot. I was expecting a Thunder Wave here, which is why I went for the Substitute. I don't think that one Thunderbolt would kill, and now behind my Substitute I Thunderbolt the Toga Kiss, and as I suspected, one Thunderbolt doesn't quite kill it, and he slashes my Substitute. So I go for another Thunderbolt, and yeah, that finishes off the Toga Kiss, which is kind of good for me. So Zapdos is sitting here, and I'm kind of waiting, seeing what's going to come out. And out comes the Azelf again. I was immediately expecting an Explosion, which is why I went for Substitute. But it turns out he actually sets up a light screen and then explodes. So I guess it was a good thing that I did set up that Substitute. I'm just eating leftovers, seeing what's going to come in, and in comes the Scizor. Apparently he forgot that Zapdos does carry Heat Wave, otherwise he wouldn't have made that switch. And for not being effective, U-turn does quite a bit of damage. Out comes the Flygon, and I'm pretty sure that Zapdos is dead here, but I'd prefer the free switch in anyway. And Zapdos goes down, so I send in Skarmory here, knowing that the Outrage really won't do much. So I just take this opportunity to set up spikes while he is confused, and he withdraws and goes into the Tyranitar. I wasn't really sure what this Tyranitar was going to do, but I figured if he switched it in, I didn't want it in here. So out comes the Scizor again. It takes a little damage from spikes. I'm figuring since it has so little health left, you know, I can just finish it off with a Brave Bird. And I do finish it off with a Brave Bird. That's kind of nice for me. So I'm just sitting here waiting to see what's going to come out next. And it is a Gyarados. I really hate Gyarados. They always tend to cause problems for me, and he taunts, so I can't get up another layer of spikes. That's not good. And I am expecting a Dragon Dance on the next turn. And yeah, I go into Mint here, knowing that the Intimidate will automatically null the upcoming Dragon Dance, while the attack part of it anyway. And yeah, I was kind of weighing my options here, and I figured that it's a Draco Meteor. I doubt it would one-hit KO, but it would do a sizable chunk. That's about what I expected there. And he Dragon Dances again, getting a little worried here, but I decided to be a little ballsy here and go for the Draco Meteor again, hoping that it would be enough damage to finish him off despite the attack drop, and luckily for me it is, and the Gyarados goes down. So out comes the Flygon. I know that it is weak to Dragon despite having 2 special defense drops, so I figure, hell, you know, why not? I might as well go for it. It might kill, but it doesn't, and he gets the Outrage off on Salamence, and Salamence dies, yeah. So this switch here is obvious, and I go into Skarmory to take the outrage, and I go for the Brave Bird, figuring it will kill since he has so little health left. And yeah, so I think all he has left is the Tyranitar. I was expecting a dance or possibly a curse here, and he does curse, effectively lowering his own speed and dooming himself to quickly die to a close combat. Anyway, that ends the match. Anyway, good game, Gangsta, or G-Man, or whatever you call yourself now. And Comfy out.